Alright, what's up everybody? You may have seen my other video where I told you about an investment program I found called Yield Nodes. If not, I'll put a link in the thing up here, the top bar. We'll call it the top bar. Make sure you go and check that out. But we just got a new payout, October's payout, which was 10.1%. Like I explained in the first video, if you're going with traditional investment instruments like gold, S&P 500 or other indices, you'll typically gain around 1 or 2% monthly. So this is 10 times that amount and quite amazing in comparison. This is actually the most I've ever made from any investment ever, and it isn't showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon. So let's go ahead and look at the monthly breakdown here. There hasn't been a single month without profit since I made my initial investment. So far, I've gained 9.89% in March, 12.7% in April, 7.9% in May, 9.1% in June, 9.6% in July, 10.6% in August, 7.7% in September, and 10.1% for October. Really solid gains there. That's an average of a 9.7% gain over the span of time that I've been invested. Overall, 109% gain, which is a little bit over double of what I originally put in there. Now, we all know by now that the cryptocurrency and decentralized finance world is here to stay. We've seen many people become millionaires from the Bitcoin rush. Then we had a bunch of meme stocks, which also surged in price. We had the meme coins like Dogecoin, and most recently the Shiba Inu coin. I made a video about that whole situation, so go ahead and check that one out too. I think Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monero, and quite a few other coins are actually worthwhile and worthy of an investment. I'm not too hot on these meme coins. Of course, you can get lucky and you can make some very quick profits from those too. But there are hundreds of meme coins to choose from. It will be very difficult to make much of a profit from those unless you already have a lot of money and you just put a little bit into all of them. You could then wait for Elon Musk or somebody else to tweet about it and then watch the price surge. Usually once the meme coins are making headlines, it's already too late, and the early investors are likely planning their exit at that point. So if you're looking for a much safer investment, Yield Nodes is definitely at the top right now, along with the other coins that I mentioned earlier. Also, Yield Nodes is offering payouts in a crypto coin called Sapphire Coin. I've watched this coin's price go from 25 cents to 55 cents over the course of a couple months. So that's a little bit over double. Since I see so much potential in Yield Nodes itself, I certainly think that their linked coin will continue to have steady growth as well. So I did put a small investment over there too. So the two have been growing alongside each other so far. I don't see why that would stop. You can purchase this coin over at a site called Helio Bank Exchange. I'll put the link up on the screen for that. Go and check it out if you want to get in on another possible early investment. Like most exchanges, you will have to go through an identity verification, so be prepared for that. It takes just a day or two after you submit your documents, and then you're ready to roll after that. So one thing people ask me about when thinking about getting into these investment programs is the likelihood of it not being safe. Now, I was very suspicious at first. The Yield Nodes team is in another country. The jargon they're using is it's just not the type of lingo that I'm used to. They're talking about masternodes and computing power, storage space, and things like this. I didn't know what they were talking about back then, but I've researched and read a lot more about it, and now I have a much better understanding of what's going on. I talked more about this in the first Yield Nodes video I made, so I won't go over it again here, but you can check that out if you want to understand more about where the money is coming from. But something that added to my confidence level of having my money invested here, the team over at Yield Nodes actually did a live in-person audit. Now we have seen some other investment programs do these and still run off with the money. Maybe you remember an investment program called BitConnect. I was unfortunately a victim of that scheme. Luckily, I didn't have too much invested over there, so it wasn't too much of a loss. There were plenty of other crypto-related investment programs that weren't safe over the last couple of years, so I can see why someone would hesitate. But the Yield Nodes team has been very honest. They're not promising any set amount of gains. They actually discourage people from putting large amounts into the program. They go on to explain this is not a guaranteed investment and that it could go bad at any point in time. In that situation, they would return your investment at least, so that's a good thing. At this point, I treat all investments the same. Invest an amount that you're comfortable with losing if that were to happen. That way you keep your risk at a safe level and nothing catastrophic will happen to your hard-earned money. Similar to day trading Forex, my main focus is you want to keep your risk at a level that is sustainable. Absolutely do not put more than 50% of your capital into a trade, an investment program, or anything else. More like 1 or 2%. If you're feeling really confident, go up to 4%, 10% at an absolute maximum. No more than that ever. Even a 10% loss, it is a lot. It isn't the end of the world, and you can continue on doing what you're doing. So anyways, back to the audit. The Yield Nodes team flew out 4 participants in the program to come and see their office in Malta, which is a small island country off the coast of Italy over in Europe. So they showed the participants the general balance of the deposits, including compounds, withdrawals, and the number of active and registered users. They also talked about how they do the work and perform the deposits and withdrawals. Pretty much everything involving the program was covered in detail, minus the individual participants' personal information. They even had the participants sign a document showing that they were pleased with what they saw. Overall, it was definitely a confidence booster for anyone who's already invested or looking to invest in the future. They say they will perform audits once or twice a year from now on. Another good sign the company is trustworthy. Yield Nodes has been producing an average of 10% gains every month since October of 2019. So it's been a couple years now. And their long-term vision is a decentralized economy, or de-tsunami as they call it. So there's my update on the program and my thoughts on the audit. I personally am very happy with the results I've seen so far. And like I said, I just made my second deposit about a week ago. I have very high hopes for both the Yield Nodes program and also the Sapphire Coin cryptocurrency. If you're interested in investing into the program, please go ahead and use my affiliate link, which I'll put into the description. I do put a lot of work into these videos and it costs you nothing to use my link, so why not? You can help me out since I let you in on such a great investment opportunity, and if you do, I definitely appreciate it. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the content and or learned something new today, and subscribe to this channel for more content about day trading the foreign exchange market, aka Forex, and also about long-term investments like we talked about today. If you do want to sign up with and invest with Yield Nodes, you'll have to buy Bitcoin first and then transfer it into the Yield Nodes program's Bitcoin wallet. If you're new to cryptos and you need help with that process, feel free to comment on the video, or you can send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter at ccx_collective, and I'll help you out with that. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.